All right. I'm preparing my lunch dinner, and I realized that I don't have any greens. The greens that I foraged last year, whether they were pokeweed greens, dandelion greens, it really lasts me, me putting them in my freezer, it lasted really up until now. So for about 5, 6, 7 months, I was supplied very well regarding greens. Every now and then I bought greens from the grocery store, turnips, mustards, or whatever. But those, and I would always basically have mixed greens, including the foraged greens. But I'm not going to the grocery store, and I have okra in the refrigerator, and thank God for when I plant out my own okra and harvest those. But I'm wanting some greens today, and I'm out here in the yard. Yeah, every now and then he will dive right into me, and he knows better. But I don't need any onions. I don't need any wild onions or wild garlic. So I'm out here. Oh, and it is cold. I got on my gloves and my coat. Oh, it is cold out here. It is about 38 or whatever degrees outside now. Oh my gosh, it's cold. Hey, you better stop it. Stop. Look here. Go somewhere. Go some darn where. But I gotta make sure they're dandelions, the greens that I'm picking. And oh shoot, I might need to go back in the house. It may be too cold out here. But yeah, these kind of greens and dandelions, you know, they got the yellow. Stop biting my shoes. They got the yellow flowers. So these greens right here. Look here. Let me get me something to pop his behind. Because you keep biting my freaking feet. I know something. Sit your behind down. You do it again here. Do it again here. And some of them are imitations, so I gotta make sure I get the right ones, and also make sure I don't get by Hatch's boo. Hey, how y'all doing? I didn't mean to show myself out here, but switch it back. Come on now, switch it. Make sure I don't get none of Hatch's boo-boo on none of the greens either. But, yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm going to be collecting up some baby greens so I can have my lunch dinner today from the dandelion greens. There hasn't been any pokeweed growing yet. And I usually get a lot of the pokeweed over there, but there isn't any up yet. So, you know, all I got to do is just make sure that these greens are the authentic dandelions and not the imitation dandelions. So I'm just going to make sure I see dandelion flowers around them. See, it's a lot of them in the yard. Yeah. And again, I don't need any wild onions or wild garlic because I have all of that in my refrigerator. But these types of greens I'm foraging now so I can have onions and garlic and some dandelion greens. May put in a few of the flowers, but the flowers are gone now. But let me see what's happening over here. But that's what I'm gonna be getting. I don't know. That's so pretty. I don't know what that is, but I'm quite sure it's edible, whatever it is. And these are the celery that came up from last time. And like I said, celery is hardy. I don't, you know, this celery be doing it, boy. But I know they say these are edible too. Purple, dead purple nettles or something like that. But I'm not going to be eating those right now. I just want some dandelion greens. I still haven't planted the dead chicks yet. But I ain't ready to get out here digging, but I am going to cut up me some of this dandelion greens. Okay, I got me a smoked turkey wing being boiled here. And what does that look like? Something in there. Okay. I guess that's the way it's looking in the camera, but looked like something was burnt on the bottom of my pan, but I guess that's the camera. But yes, I got me a smoked turkey tail boiling. Let me turn that down, wasting all my energy. I don't need it to do all of that. And it was too cold out there, man. My hands was like freezing outside. I'm like, So the dandelions, I basically couldn't find any that had the flowers so I could know for sure it was dandelion. So I did look up another wild edible, and this is black seed plantain. Black seed plantain. So I'm going to wash them off. And I did go ahead and pull just a group of the wild garlic and onion. But I will probably put in my own onions and bell pepper and garlic. And I may go ahead and put in a few, something to stretch this out. Because, you know, this ain't going to feel nothing or nobody. So I'm going to have to taste these leaves too, see if I need to pre-boil them, because sometimes they have a strong taste and I need to get that taste out. But let me taste this and see what it tastes like, because if I need to pre-boil them, because all I really want to do is to be able to just sit them in the water of this seasoned, the smoked turkey water. I want to be able to just sit them in there and steam them. I don't really want them to cook. But let me taste this. That tastes pretty good. Raw. That tastes good. So all I would need to do is just stick them in the water and let them soak up the flavor of that smoked turkey. Cut down my onions or garlic, the wild onion garlic. Oh, that tastes good. Wow. It almost tastes, it's called black seed plantain. And they grow, they're everywhere in the yard. It's called black seed plantain. And they say it gets like a spinach. So, and this is, I don't remember what this is, but this is another edible. That might be the dandelion. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. But it's another edible, wild edible. I'm not sure which one it is. But I got mostly the black seed plantain. And boy, that tasted good raw. My gosh, I am impressed. But yeah, and I'm thinking maybe I gotta put something with it so it can, because I have a taste for greens. I really don't want greens and rice, but I gotta figure out something to go with my foraged greens. Be right back. Oh, a tip real quick that I saw on one of the videos on doing recipes and things. They mentioned about freezing your ginger, and then you would be able to shred it. And sure enough, that is so much easier to shred the ginger when it's frozen. Oh boy, that works a lot better than cutting it with the knife, you know, or whatever. But yeah, I had frozen ginger and shredded it. And sure enough, that's a beautiful tip that I will be continue using. And these are frozen jalapeno red peppers that I had in the freezer, and also some frozen mushrooms. So right now I'm still figuring out what all I'm gonna mix with my black seed plantain greens, and the smoked turkey tail is just about ready. It's smelling very aromatic. It smells very good. So when I figure out everything, I'm going to put it in the juice, and I don't want to really cook the greens, but I really just want to get the flavor of that water. So I may turn the stove off and put everything involved, but I've got to cut these mushrooms down, and pretty good. Oh, and I'm going to put in a few frozen bell peppers that I have also in here, orange and red bell pepper. Put a few of them in there. And that's Lead Farmer Live in the background. Oh, and another thing I'm going to add is fish sauce. And I'm going to let them soak up the seasoning, the salt flavor. It says fish sauce, but it doesn't taste like fish at all. But it is a very good season for the vegetables and stuff. So I'm going to pour this on that and let it soak a while before I actually put it in the pot of the smoked turkey juice. Be right back. Okay, I think I put all the ingredients that I want to put in here. I put maybe about 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, and I added some bean sprouts, and there's cauliflower up in here too, and red bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and one of the onions, green onions I pulled out of the yard, and shredded ginger, and mushrooms, and so yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to have in here, along with the black seed plantain foraged greens out of the yard. And I'm going to let it sit a little bit longer in here to absorb the flavor of the fish sauce. And this is going to be my lunch. I may put it in a wrap, I don't know. And I thought about adding some beans to it, but I'm not really feeling beans right now, a heavier type of meal. I just want a light, sauteed, steamed greens. And yeah, so I'm stirring it up to stir up that fish sauce that I just put in there, steamed fish sauce. And yeah, so, oh, I could probably put some of my carrots in here, cut up a few carrots in here too. So that's what I'll probably do too, add a few carrots. All right, I'll be back when I'm ready to put this inside of the water of the smoked turkey juice and we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm just about ready to go ahead and I did cut up my carrots up in there. And again, I have jalapeno red and green peppers. And I have chopped mushrooms, some bean sprouts, cauliflower is in here as well. Cauliflower is in here somewhere, and ginger, and using this, the salt flavor of the fish sauce, and it's been kind of soaking for maybe about 10 minutes, and now I'm ready to add it to the, turn this down, see the brown color of the water, so that's very good and flavorful. So it will have the salt from the fish sauce and also the salt from, I'll turn this off, go ahead and turn it off, and also the salt flavor from the smoked turkey. So this is going to be my steamed vegetables, greens from the yard, foraged, and again, I may put it inside of a wrap, but let me stuff it in the pot and I'll get back to you. Maybe I could do it here now. But yeah, I turned the stove off. I could probably take that out of there as well. Let me get a spoon. So even if it turned out to be a soup, oh, that would be even better. Because I really don't feel like nothing heavy. I don't want to eat anything heavy right now. Because late last night, I probably had some type of, I think I had peanut butter cookies. I'm not sure what I ate. But I could still feel because that was probably like 4 o'clock this morning. And I could still feel the heaviness. And right now it's going on 1 o'clock. So I don't want to feel any more heavier than I already feel. So I just want a light lunch / dinner. But the stove is off and I'm just going to let it soak in here without cooking. Just steam all of the vegetables, and I'll be right back when I decide if I'm going to do the wrapper or either I'm putting it on my plate, either or, but I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, when I sampled the seasoning of the water, the juice down here, it is so good. But by me putting the frozen bell pepper and frozen mushrooms, it cooled my water down a whole lot. So I'm just going to turn this on real low because like I said, I don't want these vegetables to really cook. So I want it to just absorb the flavor. And please excuse me sticking my hands and all of that because I'm the only one eating this. So this is my pot and I'm not feeding anybody else, because if I was feeding anybody else, I wouldn't be sticking my finger in and stirring it with my hands. But this is me, my meal. So don't be offended. All right, be right back when I decide to fix my plate and whether I'm going to stuff it in a wrap or not. Be right back. Man, Lead Farmer going off on his live video. But here I've decided to boil some gluten-free thin spaghetti. And I thought I was going to make spring rolls, but maybe the leftovers, I'll do that later on tonight or something, make spring roll wraps. But yes, I'm going to, let me go ahead and make my plate because I am getting hungry. It is now about 20 minutes to 2. I'm hungry. So, let me see. That's Lead Farmer 73 in the background. But this is my lunch/dinner, because I probably won't eat any more until about 9, 10 o'clock tonight or whatever. But I thought about maybe putting some cream cheese on top of it, but I don't think so. I kind of just want to have the flavor of the vegetables or whatever. And let me pour a little of the juice of the smoked turkey juice. Okay, let me get me a fork. I don't think I need any salt or anything like that because the I may have put up, I put up the fish sauce. So but okay, maybe want some type of cream cheese or sour cream, I don't know, but I'm okay with it. And let's see what's going on. I don't need all that spaghetti. I want more of my greens. Let me hold my plate down so it don't fall. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. And let's give it a taste. It's just right. It is just right. I do think I need a little more salt or something. But, or I may put my own, some type of spread on it. But this is so good. The greens are tender. Where's a mushroom? Okay, there's a mushroom right there. Okay, let me try that again. I have a jalapeno pepper on there and a mushroom. And where's the greens? Let me get some more greens on here. Okay, let's try that again. Oh my gosh, y'all. I be doing these meals, making them up as I go. And next, with the rest of what's in here, I could put shrimp. You know, I could even put, I don't need anything more. I'm fine. But I could picture shrimp or something that I'm impressed. I am impressed. I give it a thumbs up. Oh, gosh. So, foraging. And another thing, everything in here I could grow my own. Bell peppers, my onions, my ginger. I didn't put any garlic in here this time, which is surprising. And my jalapeno peppers, cauliflower, mushrooms, everything in here. Oh, I don't know about the noodles, except the noodles. But I will be able to, in the future, cauliflower, grow this on my own. I look forward to it. But yes, this is a very good meal. Have a blessed day.